Hey guys, Romel Camacho with the Camacho team here with Soul State Realty. I'm sorry, it's just we've been having like a one of those days today. A lot of stuff, a lot of phone calls, a lot of things going on. But we wanted to continue with our series regarding the first-time home buying. We do have 10 different steps. We divided, like say, 10 different steps in order to buy you first time, if it's the first time that you buy a home. So we are number 6, and number 6 is getting a home inspection. Very super important about a home inspection. And for the people, like say, we've been already step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next thing to do is once you have an executed contract, basically executed contract is when you as a buyer present an offer, Mr. Seller sign it, both signatures are on a contract called executed. Next thing to do, get an inspection. So when it comes down to the inspection, it is actually a contingency that we have. So you usually on a normal contract, it goes as far as 15 days from the day that we receive that executed contract from Mr. Seller. So you got 15 days, and this is calendar days, okay? So I know that in nowadays actually Mr. Sellers are saying, yes, we are accepting your terms and all that, but instead of the 15 days, we're only gonna do 10 or maybe 7 days. So keep that in mind. The reason why this is happening nowadays is because how the market is. And, of course, they don't want it to, the property, been for 15 days already locked up and, do an inspection. If anything runs, then it has to go back in the market. It's like 15 days is very critical nowadays because how the market is, and it's really, really hot. So, again, but that's one of the first contingencies. So at the end of the day, you as a buyer, it's kind of protecting you, okay? Very first contingency. It protects you actually to do the inspection. So usually what we do, and every realtor I think do out there for the colleagues, we provide you with probably 3 or 4 or maybe 5 inspection companies. Usually local companies that we do business on a daily basis. It's some great people out there. They're certified. They know what they're doing. It's nothing that they try to hide anything. I mean, they just do a home inspection. And at the end of the day, doing a home inspection is going to save you a lot of money. I know that it can cost you some money up front, but you don't know what's going on, underneath the sink. You don't know how the electrical is. You don't know what the attic looks like. So these guys would go, thoroughly back every single thing on the house, especially if you do a full inspection. And usually take about, some cases even 2 hours. And of course, depend the size of the house as well. And depending on the size of the house, also it varies when it comes down to pricing. So very important things to do. Like I say, if it's something wrong, at the end of the day, depending on the type of house that you're buying, is a possibility that you get, you get a full report. So it's going to be itemized, the stuff that it needs to be fixed. Now, when that happens, it's either 2 things. Of course, again, we're going back to one that is, it is a contingency. So you buying a house contingency to an inspection. So if you think that on the inspection, it's something that is completely, that, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. So then you have the option to back up and, get your deposit back. Or option B is renegotiate the deal. I know that some of those properties out there, keep in mind, they sell an SS. So, but it's always good to go back to the, to the negotiating table. You go to the negotiation table, and maybe it's something that you can negotiate it back with Mr. Seller or the owner of the property. So again, it's nothing that alarm you. Sometimes if it's minor items, couple, you missing some GFIs on the kitchen sink, on the bathroom, things like that, it could not be a big deal, but it can be addressed probably, and that's what we're here for, is a realtors to renegotiate if that's the case. Or keep in mind also, it depends on the price that you get in the property. Sometimes, if the seller reduces a big amount, get a big chunk off for that from that listing price, and you get a good deal. Sometimes it's like I say, it really depends, because if it comes down to be like big ticket items like a new roof or new AC, then it's things that you really have to sit down, write it down the numbers, and make sure that you're doing the right decision. And that's another reason what we're here for. So again, inspection, very critical. If you have, I mean, sometimes even to put houses on the market, I know some sellers that they do an inspection, so because they don't want to have any problems when it comes down to, you know, having that contract for Mr. Buyer. So that's all what we wanted to tell you guys. Like I say, doing inspection as a contingency actually is protecting you when it comes down to, you know, buying the house. That's, you know, kind of strike number one. Do the inspection. You do have, keep in mind that you do have a period. So if you say that we're gonna do it in 10 days or 15 days, do it before those days. Don't wait until last minute, because that can, you know, it can create some problems. And if you have to extend it for X reason, you know, make sure you tell your realtor to do an extension on that inspection. So again, I don't want to keep you too long. I know everybody is busy. We've been super busy this morning. So again, I hope everyone is having a great, what is it, Wednesday, Thursday?
Administrative Professionals.
Oh, Administrative Professionals Day, actually. Yeah, congrats to everyone. I know we love our best, like the one that run on the back end of our business, Miss Lauren. You know, congrats. I mean, she deserves a lot more. We're not gonna be hard on you today. So, again, congrats to all those administrative assistants out there. So, I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday, and we'll see you on the next one, number 7, hopefully on the next few days. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.